Today we're going to learn what happens to your brain when you play an instrument. Um, I myself play, I can play a couple instruments, uh, and I really wanted to explore, what really does happen to your brain um, when you do play an instrument. A good analogy is that playing an instrument is a quote unquote full body workout for your brain. Um, just about all parts of your brain are working simultaneously to understand, to play, to hear, to see. We're gonna look into that a little bit more here a little bit later. So scientists have said that um, you actually uh, use both sides of your brain while learning how to play an instrument. So the theory that you only use 10% of your brain is definitely not true. We use about 90% of our brain just about every single day. Um, and a good way to exercise your brain is through playing an instrument, maybe. Well, there's a lot of other good examples, but I'm not going to go into that as much. So, you have obviously your brain. Your brain has different sections called lobes. And in those lobes, you have, what you could say, uh, different jobs. So, um, let's go into the basic functions of playing an instrument. Well, first you need to use your hands. So, um, your hands would be sensation. It'd be motor, uh, using your motor skills. Uh, it would be, yeah. So, um, what I would say is that it really goes into the motor function in your, um, I believe, the occipital lobe. So, as I'm drawing out the temporal lobe. So, what the temporal lobe does is it is mainly used for uh, auditory and hearing things, understanding things. Your frontal, so how obviously how it's used in a playing an instrument is you have to hear and understand what you're playing. Um, you go down to your frontal lobe, which is planning, problem solving, and especially if you improvise playing an instrument, you're really thinking and planning out what to do next and how to use um, what notes you can play and what scales you can play. You have the sensory area, like I kind of covered before, where you feel um, the sensation of what you're playing. You have the occipital lobe, which is what you see. So um, you can see where you're playing, see where your hands are moving. You have the cerebellum, which stores implicit memory, and that is the how. So memory of how to play a scale or how to bend a note on the guitar. And then I have the Wernicke area highlighted real quick. That's especially important because it deals with understanding speech. And this is really helpful with note playing. Hope you liked the video. Cool.